Welcome back to 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Not quite at 9 streams yet. That'll be an important stream when I get to stream number 9. We're on 5 now, so just 4 more. I mean, honestly, well, I'll definitely get at least one ending by then, right? But I don't know if I'll complete the whole game by then. We'll see. We'll see if it takes more than 9 streams. Let me double check everything. Alright, let's go. Last time we ended up in the cargo room after finishing the, what was it, a boiler room? They just put us right into another puzzle. Alright, what's going on here? There's a bag. There are a bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. Card with a headshot. Hey, it's the guy who exploded. A card with the 9th man's face printed on it. Okay, don't have any other comment. Oh, there you go. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot? Yeah. I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. Okay. There's nothing in the bag. Alright. Oh man, it's getting... We're in the club now. A box. There's nothing inside. Just empty boxes. This really is a video game. You look at all these crates. Card with a headshot, it's Santa. Card with Santa's face printed on it. Man, are we gonna play a TCG? The 999 trading card game. Oh, I don't want to move anywhere yet. These crates are quite large, like me. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Great, like me. Alright, Clover. We're completing our set. Snake. Snake! Is that Snake's card? Yeah, you want to see it? No, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, hey. It's Ace's card. You look like some kind of European lord. Okay. Oh, my headshot. You want to see it? It's actually a pretty good picture. No, I don't need to see it. In fact, we really ought to get back to our search. Okay. There's no card in this box. I don't know what's in these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. Great, thank you. Is this just back where we came? These stairs that go up 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. Okay. This is the only door here, except for the one we just came in through. Oh, okay. Then this is the exit. No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electronic lock? No, just a keyhole right under the doorknob. Well, it's like in the doorknob, but okay. So to open this door, we've got to find the key that fits the keyhole. Yeah. We got a thing. What is this? There are several lights here with numbers from 1 to 9. Of course the 9 is lit up. Well, there's 6 holes here. Look like jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Or maybe if we put something in them... Yeah, something might happen. This looks like it's covering something. Looks like some kind of little shutter. Maybe it'll open if we do something. What's gonna come out of it if it does open? Yeah, like I know that. Alright, and I mean, these cards have like a... Yeah, like almost like a USB thing. Or not... I don't know what that would be. More like an SD card thing. They don't really have like a round thing. The monitor's off. I've got a green switch here, and a red one, and some kind of lever. None of them seem to do anything, though. Maybe the power's off. And hello, welcome. Maybe the power's off? Yeah, maybe. There's a single green light on the bottom, though. That means... something. Oh, a window. There's a metal panel over the outside of the window. Okay, great. Oh, okay, that took me down the stairs. That was weird. I just spun down the stairs. This door leads to the steam engine room. Yeah, that's where we came from. We've searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them. They're just decorative. Oh, wait, these boxes have something in them. It's me. Not cool, man. You took this picture without my permission. It looks pretty cool, though. Oh, right, I forgot June is here. Hi, June. Looks pretty cool, though. You look really handsome in this picture. Hey, knock it off, lovebirds. What? We're not a couple. Not at all. Not in any way. Did you have to protest so much? There's a pretty cool looking dude on this card. I can't take my eyes off it. Oops. And it's her. This must be... Oh no! Don't look at it! I'm not cute at all, and I'm not photogenic, and I don't look sexy either. Next to Clover, my skin looks gross. And I'm not sexy like Lotus. I know guys go for women who look like Lotus. But, I'm trying too. I'm doing the best I can. So please don't call me a board, or a trash can, or a cutting board. Wait a minute. I haven't said anything like that, have I? Oh boy, that was a lot to unpack. We don't have time for all that. It's 7. This is 7's card. If this is supposed to be a trading card, it's not a very good one. Yeah, right, there's no stats or anything. Alright, what's with this thing? It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they... Oh? Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Junpei, take a look at this. Cards. We got Lotus. There's a picture of Lotus on this card. Man, her hair is ridiculous. It's like clay or something. What? Says the pot to the kettle. What does that even mean? Alright. So, okay, do we just put them in the number that matches?
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
I like how I guess I skipped a dialogue about we need to find the cards because I just have them all already. Junpei stared at the cards in his hands. Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Junpei gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
That's what you think. Hi, Tier F.
Huh? What is it?
Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait!
He quickly turned and walked away.
What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
It's like, Junpei, I don't know how to count. I don't know what numbers are. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes. He's got hater disease.
Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
I mean, it's not... It's not even really a puzzle, it's more like a task. 9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. 9 hours and 9 doors. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if it was gonna make me, like, click on them to do it. All 9 box lids popped open at once.
Yeah! Oh, they opened!
I do really like Junpei's voice actor. I like how he threw in a little, like, he was like, yeah, he just threw that in there. He didn't have to. He peered inside.
What the?
In each box was a single pin.
9 pins?
They looked a little like sewing pins, but much thicker.
I guess I'll take them with me.
Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. Stabbed his leg. These look like the kind of pins you use for sewing. Not really. I would say they look more like keys, but without the key part. There are 9 of them in total, and they have numbers on them that run from 1 to 9. I feel like this person is obsessed with the number 9. What would give you that impression? Alright, well, we saw a thing with a bunch of holes that we can stick these into. Let's take a look around, though. This is the only area with a fence around it. Junpei, think you could go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've, got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah. Who will deliver the presents if you get hurt? But just in case. Wait, what's he going to do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw at a fence is. Holy shit! This. Oh man. There's electricity running through the fence. Looks like it. Then we can't get to the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what's inside all these crates. I think we can get over the fence by jumping on those crates. What are you saying, Jumpy? There's a huge electrical current flowing through that fence. If you do that, you won't be able to get back. Well, if I can move some of those crates over there. Are you even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Planning things through? What's that? Okay. Well, let's use the pins. I think it might be time for box pushing puzzle. Okay. 9 pins. There are 6 holes. And it looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. The ones you found in the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go here on the top part. And 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part. I don't know why, but okay, thanks for just solving it for me. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on? Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part. And the 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom. Okay, wait, 2, 4, 6. And 6 lit up. And then 3, 5, 7. 3 lit up? You think maybe it's the digital route? Oh, of course it's digital route. The digital route. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. Digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore light 3 turns on. 3, 5, and 7 is 15. Digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one other thing I'd like to check. Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, he'd put the 1, 2, and 3 pins on the top, and the 6, 7, and 8 pins on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. 6, 7, and 8 is 21. Digital root of 21 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns off. Okay. 6 digital root of 6 is 6. Oh, cool. Therefore, light 6 turns off. Oh, I get it now. If the digital root for the pins you insert is the same as the number on the lights that are lit, those lights turn off. Okay, so you can't just brute force it, basically. Yeah, it looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. You want to give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? I mean, probably light them all up. Well, no, but I figure we could try and see if we can turn them all on, you know? Just for fun. I figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Alright, okay, Junpei. Make sure we know how this works. No, I got it. Pick one of the 6 holes. Then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole. Keep it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes are filled, the lights with the numbers that correspond to the digital roots of the pins in the upper and lower parts will turn on. However, if a digital root corresponds to a light that's the goal is to turn on. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Oh boy. It's also annoying, it doesn't let you, like, access the, calculator while you're, like, in a puzzle screen. Alright, okay, hold on. How do we get 1? What if I just start adding numbers together? Alright, you do it like this. Oh wait, that didn't work. What? Hold on. Let me get out my calculator real quick. We gotta do some math. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, how do we get a digital root of 1 out of this? Wait, so I did 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so I mean, yeah, so that should give me 6. Did just both of those add up to 6? 4 plus 5 plus 6 is 15. Yeah, which then would be 6. So that's what I did, is I just did 6 twice. Okay, oh man. Okay, so what about like 4 and 5? Oops. 4 and 5 and 7. 16. Okay, I mean that would give me 7. There you go. Alright, what about, how do I get a digital root of 8? I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna keep, like, thinking of just random numbers. What if I did 9 and 8 and 7? It's 24. That's 6 again. Okay, so not that. What if I do 1 and 2 and 9? Okay, so that gets me 3. Don't have that one. And then, Tira, if you missed whatever the puzzle is, I'm trying to get the digital roots of each of the numbers. What would 3 and 4 and 5 is 12? That would be 3 again, right? That's the one I did. That's the 1, 2, and 9, right? Is also 3. Okay. Okay, what about 3 and 4 and 6? Okay, that's 4. I don't have that one yet. There you go. Alright, what about, I don't know, 6, 7, and 8? It's 21. I know that would be 3 again. 6, 7, and 9. It's 22. No, that would be 4 again. 5, 7, and 9. That'd be 3 again. Dang it. What? 5, 7, and 1. No, that'd be 4 again. Why does everything just add up to 3 and 4? I don't know. I wish, like, I understood how to, like, you know, do this in reverse, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, how would I end up with a digital root of 1? Oh, okay, what if... Okay, if I added stuff up to 10, that would be a digital root of 1, right? So 4, 5, and 1, right? Because that would be, yeah, 9, and then 1 would be 10. That'd be a digital root of 1. Okay. I'm figuring this out. For a 2, I would need it to add up to, like, 12. So I could do, like, 2 and 3 and 7? Okay, hold on, I'm figuring this out. Oh, no, wait. What did I just do? I don't know what I got wrong. I added something up to 3 on accident. Wait, wouldn't 2, 3, and 7... Can I not do math? No, that would add up to 12. Right? Wait, what? Am I losing my mind? Oh, but then, yeah, 1 plus 2. No, I need 11. I need 11 to get a 2. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm losing my marbles. Okay, so to get an 11, I could do 4, 1, and 6. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I have to get a 3 again, since I messed that up. So I need to get a 13. Or no, sorry, a 12. I almost did it again. Can I actually do that with this current? 7. Yeah, 7, 3, and 2. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I need to add up to a 14. So that could be like 9 and 2 and 1. Wait. I can't math. 9 and 4 and 1. I don't know where I got the 2 from. Right? Because that would be 5 plus 9, that would be 14. Digital root would be 5. Okay. And then 8. So I need to add up to 17. So 2 and 8 would be 10, and then 7. Okay, we got this. Yay! Alright. F. I got an F on my test. All the lights are on and the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean... Yeah, we gotta do it again. Man, and I thought I was doing so well. What does this mean? Okay, so we've got 9 holes. And there's an F up above them. I don't know what the F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time there's 9 holes. Yeah, so we need to insert 9 pins. Man, that's boring. Well, why don't you just try it, alright? Okay. F. Press F to pay respects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That wasn't it. You think maybe this F means 15? Oh, yeah, hexadecimal. 15. Yeah, 15 and base 10 are not... Wait, is F in hex? Sure, okay. You're right, yeah, that's gotta be it. Alright, let's give this one more shot. So what, like, am I just doing, like, it needs to add up to 15 in each direction? Is that what I'm doing? Oh god, I'm horrible at this kind of thing. Is that it? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, what's one combination that would add up to 15? So, like, 1 and 9 and 5 would be 15. Okay. What else can I do with 1? I could do 1 and 8 would be 9, and then 6 would be 15. And then I could do 1 and 7. No, I don't think I could do that. Oh, jeez. I'm horrible at this. I might just look this up. I'll give it one more try. So hold on. Let's try one here. And then try... Because there's only 2 possible combinations with 1. So there's 1 and 9 and 5, and then 1 and 8 and 6. What other combinations are there with 9? 9 and like 2 and 4. But then these don't work. Can I oh, wait. What if I switch these around? So that would be 12. Oh, wait, maybe. Wait. Well, no, because that doesn't make sense. Almost, though. That's very close. Because this is 15. And this is also 15. This is 15. Which one is it? It's just this bottom row is not 15. Wait, is it? No, wait, it is. No, yeah, no, this is 15. Wait. Did I do it? There means 15. No, wait, would... Oh, well, it reset it. Great. Great. Yeah, fuck this, I'm looking up a guide. 999 pin puzzle. Yeah, cargo hold, thank you. Okay. Opens up another one. Because I was so close to getting it right. Okay, 294753618. There you go. There we go, all pins inserted, all lights lit. We did it. Power's on now. It looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top. Looks like a weird arcade machine. It'd be really uncomfortable to, like, to play. You know, you have to have, like, which hand you put the left hand on that on the joystick, and then, like, your right hand is kind of, like, over it. A green button, a red button, and a lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where did he find this? A gun. What is that? Where'd you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. It looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's a remote control for that. That? Yeah, that. What's he pointing? Oh. That machine over there. Apparently it's called the Pushmaster 5000. I love the Pushmaster already. Are you serious? Whatever. So what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? You see the coffin over on top of the crates? Oh, there's a coffin. Okay. Yeah. Don't you want to know what the deal is with it? I do. Yeah, I mean, same. You want to check it out? You want to see a dead body? Yeah. Alright, how do you think we're gonna get there? Well, there were some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to the coffin from there. How would we do that? Line up the crates, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, it looks like the Pushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. New material has been added to the file screen. Also, isn't this supposed to be like, you know, a ship from the era of the Titanic? Or it is the Titanic? Why does it have, like, a robot for pushing boxes? The monitor shows a top-down view of the area where we can move the machine. Once I want to send my orders to the Pushmaster 5000, I just pull the lever. Alright, let's give this a try. Sure thing. Just keep in mind that there's a limit on the battery, alright? The battery dies after 50 moves. At least that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also keep in mind that the Pushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? Man, the Pushmaster 5000 isn't as great as I thought it was. It kinda sucks. Got it. Instructions. When a square adjacent to the Pushmaster is clicked, it will move. If there's a crate in the way, it will push up to a single crate. Move the crates appropriately and efficiently and fill the yellow areas. Great. Oh boy, time to push boxes. Okay. Let me think about this. Okay, well, we don't want to push the boxes up against the walls, because then they'll be stuck there. It doesn't... Well, no, wait, it's not quite symmetrical. So maybe, do we want to start down here or up here? Let's start down here. I had to push that. Now what? If I go over here... Hold on. I think... do that. I think we can do that? Yeah. And then we can push that into place. Okay. And then... Let's see... If I push that there... I can go around... Okay, that might be it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, no, I fucked up. I wouldn't be able to push it in there because there's a metal crate there. Okay, so we gotta get a box into that spot specifically. We gotta do that, like, first. Okay, alright. Alright. What if we go around the top first? So, I mean, I can do this. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That was a mistake, I think. Hold on. Oh, wait, I can't push any of the boxes now. Oops. Maybe we do just want to do the bottom first. Well, okay, wait, I think this was correct. But then what if we go this way? Wait, no. I mean, like... Wait, no. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking... Activate brain cell. Is this anything? Yeah. 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 Oh, do I have enough moves? Oh, it's getting down to the wire. Yeah! Okay, I'm done putting in the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already. Yay! Good job, Pushmaster. Awesome, the Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to, and lined up all the crates. Great, now we can reach the coffin. And now we can die. We just need to climb those crates over by the fence.
Mommy!
Mommy? Sorry, Mummy? Oh, here, let's go to the novel screen.
Oh.
Just kidding.
He smirked heartily at his own joke.
Really?
Junpei grumbled and shook his head.
Whatever. Just open it. Okay.
Junpei resisted the urge to remind Santa that he would have had it open a long time ago if Santa hadn't interrupted, and quickly threw off the lid of the coffin. They peered inside. Oh! Contrary to what they'd expected, the inside of the coffin was quite large. Wait, what? What does that mean? What do you mean? It was mostly empty, but not completely so. Laying on the bottom was a rusty key.
A small key and
next to the key,
a gun?
a really fancy gun.
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
And cool.
I wonder if this is a replica.
Junpei reached down slowly and cautiously picked up the revolver. In his hand, it felt heavy.
This thing is...
Well, I mean, it's made out of gold, so yeah, I guess it would be heavy. He checked the cylinder. There were 6 bullets.
Are these real bullets?
The barrel was rifled, and nothing seemed to be blocking it. He looked straight down the barrel. As Ace had said, the gun was a very old one. However, it appeared to have been well maintained, If it was a real gun, Junpei thought it would most likely function perfectly. If it was real.
Oh, if this is real? Oh.
Holding the gun made Junpei feel unpleasant. Carefully, he placed it back in the coffin.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
The others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control either.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
No, the key is too powerful and dangerous.
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Junpei picked up the rusty key and slid the top of the coffin back into place, the gun back where they had found it. I hope nobody secretly takes the gun when we're not looking. A rusty key. Maybe I can use this. Okay. There's a crate underneath the coffin. I don't know, I just felt like mentioning that. Let's go. Let's just put this key in here, and yes. Sounds like that did it. Yay. Looks like it's open, Jumpy. I see. This key should open this door. It just did. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Yes. It's opening. Here we go. You found it. But what is it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. The hallway that left the cargo room headed straight toward the stern.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
Junpei and the other three proceeded down it silently. Some distance along it, a large room opened up on the left-hand side. It looked familiar. An iron grate covered each of the elevators. Junpei and his companions drew to a stop and began to discuss what their next move should be.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Junpei approached the elevator.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Gently, he pushed the triangular button on the wall. A moment passed. Gotta go. Thanks for dropping by, Tirov. Have a good one.
It works!
The elevator door opened, and then eventually shut again.
I think so.
Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Their decision made, Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later,
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped.
Only one door.
They searched around just in case.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
It was the door or nothing.
Alright, let's open it.
Junpei took a deep breath, readied himself, then grabbed the doorknob and pulled the door open. paused for a moment, then stepped through into the room. And there he saw the number that had hung over their heads since they'd woken up. 9.
The 9 door.
Like the numbers on every other door, this one too was a rough shape made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. Oh, hello, welcome. But I was gonna try to make a pun, like the papaya one, but I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with welcome. Junpei leapt toward it with a sudden burst of hopeful energy. It was a large double door, heavy and full of solemn importance. He grabbed the door handle and shook.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah, come on, pay attention, Junpei. The red sat on the wall next to the door. Displayed on it.
Vacant. Huh.
What endings have I seen? We have not gotten to one yet.
We finally found it.
Junpei felt himself overwhelmed by a torrent of emotion. Oh, we finally found it, like it says when you solve a puzzle room. You found it! At last, they'd found the exit, but cold gripped his heart, and he knew all too well why. As he stood frozen, unsure of what to think or feel.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
He spun around, and couldn't believe what he saw.
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why?
Junpei's voice was barely audible even to himself. He stumbled toward the second door, as if somehow compelled. It was a small single door. It sat in the starboard corner of the room, on the same wall as the door they'd entered from, but in the opposite corner.
It's 9, no matter how you look at it.
I mean, it could be like a weird upside-down 6.
The red is there too. So this is a real one?
Or like a lowercase b upside down. Junpei shook the door handle pointlessly and muttered to himself.
Why the hell are there 2 doors?
It was Santa who answered.
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other.
They'd understand and be appalled, overwhelmed with guilt at what they'd done.
This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
The thought of it sent a chill down his spine.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
A voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts. Santa's voice.
Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4? Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now?
It took him no time at all to determine the answer. There was only one combination of 3 people that would give a digital root of 9. 1, 3, and 5 equals 9. That would mean...
No, we gotta go back.
That wasn't a possibility he was willing to consider. You were saying no need to kill each other, yes, Snake is dead. Yeah. Santa and Ace agreed.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Well, that's nice. See, we're all friends now. Junpei let out a breath he hadn't realized he'd been holding.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
I don't have anything to live for. Jun's body betrayed her true feelings. Her eyes were wet with the beginnings of tears, and her legs shook.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Santa had said what Junpei had known the moment he realized which 3 people could go through the door.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Great, Junpei. You really know how to ruin the mood.
Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
What? I like that just out of context. I think it was from a conversation we had where we were talking about like Atlantis or something, and they got it confused with Atlanta. And you were mentioning we got 2 less on the routes, we won't be able to all go past the doors without his 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to remember. Yeah, do we need to like go get their bracelets? Because we need Snake and the 9th man. We would need his bracelet as well for everybody to get out. But I don't remember if the bracelets also were like destroyed. I don't know. We'll see.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
Okay, Junpei, don't lose it yet. Perhaps it was the sudden reassurance that no one wanted to leave June behind, but Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time. Santa and Ace smiled.
You guys.
June blinked tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
Even as Ace spoke, they knew finding the others wouldn't improve the situation.
But even with all 7 of us...
Ace knew it. They all knew it.
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Ace looked at all 3 of them, then turned and headed through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Santa and June followed.
Huh.
Junpei started toward the door, then stopped.
Come to think of it, what is this room?
It didn't seem terribly important now, but what exactly was it?
We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
A red carpet ran between 2 columns of wooden benches and ran the length of the room.
Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind?
It's a wedding! Congratulations! Facing the 9 door was the carpet leading to the bow of the ship. And at the end... Oh, not a wedding. Was it an altar, perhaps? There was a small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet, and inside the alcove was a raised platform. Resting on top of the platform was a coffin. Oh, and you mentioned 9 isn't really needed. Oh, yeah. Oh, so we don't actually need the 9 bracelet? Okay. Interesting, I hadn't thought of that. was a raised platform. Resting on top of the platform was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yep, that's what I said, Junpei.
What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
But before Junpei had time to answer that question,
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move!
Santa's voice echoed in from the hall outside.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room. Yeah, I'm sure this coffin isn't important. It's Dracula. Can you imagine? It was all just about Dracula the whole time. They took the elevator up to C deck. Once there, they headed back toward the main hall and the central staircase. It didn't take them long.
Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
They didn't look happy.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What?
Junpei and his three companions looked at one another. He turned back to Seven and Lotus. That's Mummy escape game.
What do you mean, gone?
Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to ask.
When?
Why?
You two
How?
went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Seven and Lotus responded as best they could.
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
She vented.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Junpei and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
They searched a little longer, but with no luck. They couldn't find Clover.
There's no sign of her. Let's go.
Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room. Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs and Junpei spoke.
All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June, even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by the nickname he'd used when they were children. Canny. 9 years ago, it came naturally. After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange. Regardless of what he might hope for, to call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him. Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki would seem a little brusque. And although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her Akane when they hadn't seen another for so long. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June and leave it at that.
Jumpy.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Yeah, she's been calling you by your childhood nickname this whole time.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Kane.
June, or perhaps more appropriately, Kane, blushed and
You
smiled.
be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs and turned around and took off for the hallway. And yeah, like you said, splitting up in a horror story, sure, nothing bad will happen. Especially after having this touching romantic moment. Nothing bad will happen, I'm sure. Yep. No pink-haired girls here. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk toward Lotus slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then? Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. One, you escape from this ship. Two, Lord Hartley reaches zero. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the paraxatic Mara's heartbeat has fallen to zero, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? Do you know at home? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when... Oh. He heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. By a hot knife, apparently. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Gross. But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Okay, electric guitar, jump scare. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. Who is it? Two tiny images of the killer, reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. We're not gonna get to know who it is? Come on. Then, without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Damn. Bad end. Yeah. We got stabbed. Yeah, I got an achievement. Saw the knife ending. Yay. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. That's good. That would be kind of... that would be kind of shitty if that was just how the game ends. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really answer a lot. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Would you like to save the info you obtained? Okay, let's do that. Yes. Save complete. Oh, there we go. Okay, these are all the endings at the top. All right, knife achieved. Let me drink some water. Huh. Wait. Interesting. Yeah, what do these mean? There's a key that's locked. There's also a key that's locked there. And there's a lock that's there's a locked lock. I don't know. Okay. I don't remember exactly how that all works, but I think eventually I think we'll get everything just by playing through all the paths. But a quick spoiler-free explanation. Sure, yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind. A little refresher, since it's been a while since I watched somebody else play this game. So I'm thinking, I'll probably just go back to the first choice then. See what happens, just make different choices. The 4 and 5 doors. Yeah, the very first choice we made was which door to go through. And that was where, yeah, we went through the cabins and the kitchen. So, let's take a look. Yes? Okay.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Let me take another sip. Do 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 do. I want to check real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 5 like end points, but I guess maybe the 6th one is like the true ending, and maybe it will show up once it's available. To get another ending at the lock, you need to have collected all of that lock keys. You will get the second ending from that lock. Like you went to the right on flow right now, and if you have all the keys, go left instead. Okay. I see, I see.
But then what should we do?
Okay.
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
Summing up the game. Santa threw up his hands. His voice filled with irritation. Wow, typo found.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just...
I don't think I need to...
7.5 hours left.
I think we can just,
You're
skip
right.
through this.
Very well then.
Sure, not good.
Well, it's...
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least.
Correct.
But
But,
who's...
oh yeah, all 8 of us.
Then it would...
Wait. I'm telling you.
Come on now.
Call me what. If I'm.
It's just funny, like, just hearing the first word of every sentence.
What the hell?
Yeah, doesn't
What if I
mean
just-
I wanted to...
Oh, God.
Does that do anything? No. Okay.
Fine. I'll go into door 5.
Here, I forget. Can I hold?
I can't go in
the
there
button?
alone, though.
What's like? I forget what the controls are. Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. How does this? How did this work?
Anyone else willing to come with?
Like one of these, like auto.
What?
Well, no, auto is just auto advance, right?
Don't worry. We may
I don't
part
know.
now,
Whatever.
But I'm certain we'll meet again later.
Or like, if I set it to skip. Oh, okay, it does this. But I think it only skips to stuff we've already seen, right? I think. I hope. Here, well, I'm just gonna take it off skip then. Okay. You also mentioned keys can be anything, especially information Junpei learns. Usually you just need to go to correct room. And don't choose options like, yeah, I don't have time for that. Okay, so the like various conversations are actually important to like advancing the story. That's cool. Oh no, wait, I have to do math? Hold on. 11, 17, 22, it's 4.
8 plus 3 plus 6. The digital root
Okay,
of 22.
yeah, right. Okay, we did this before.
It's 4. Add up our...
Then we can...
Yeah.
So the T... 7's... Lotus...
Right, and then we just
Are these
kind of went
really beyond
along
I never
with
was.
it.
Of course, if I could bring... Should I stay or should I stop?
Yeah, this time we're
All right,
going
then.
to
It
go
seems
through
we've
door
reached
5.
I'm going through door...
We're over there...
The door's not going anywhere.
Which door?
Yeah. Let's see what's behind door 5.
Hey, wait.
Okay. Junpei's cry echoed across the room. 4 people walking toward the door stopped and turned back toward him.
I want to go through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
Yeah, sorry. Look, I just died, and when I went through the other door, that led to me dying, so I want to try this one. He turned around to look at her.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
We're... Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well,
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
Please, let me go into door 5.
7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us.
Snake turned to Ace. But I highly suggest going for other endings than the lock is on. Which just suggests ending the game is more interesting if you do them first, but it might just be my preference. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna basically try to do all of them before I go for, like, the, you know, true ending.
Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened, and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them.
What did he tell her?
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring.
Okay, I understand.
Kill everybody. Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14.
Just me and the boys.
And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover.
It's a big group.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22. And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4.
They're not gonna have any problem with those puzzles. They got 5 people to solve those puzzles. They're gonna get through that in no time.
We're okay with this.
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right, then.
As long as they don't get locked in the freezer and die. Can you imagine just like you go on the other path and it's just what happens is the other team just fucks up their puzzle room and just dies. Oh yeah, 7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen at the red showed 3 asterisks. Man, it's also weird being back at like the beginning where like everybody doesn't know.
The lever's all that's left.
Everybody doesn't know everything already.
Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
Okay. Please be careful.
Concern was written plainly across her face.
We will.
Junpei looked her in the eye and gave what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? With the sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open.
And it's open.
Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the 9th man.
Oh.
That's messed up.
That was the 9th man.
For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7, too, seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway, and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following.
Oh.
How can you...
Well,
He's blind.
Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
I mean, this is going to be the first time we get to hang out with Snake on this playthrough. He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked toward one shoulder.
Sorry.
Let's go!
Junpei and Seven looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. And it's already been 9 seconds, we're dead. Alright, game over. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all three men. Seven and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them, and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life.
Damn it! The countdown started!
They had scarcely processed this information when... With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if
Yeah.
we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear and urgency in Seven's face reflected what all three of them felt.
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall, next to the closed door labeled 5.
Found it! Right here!
Okay, it's definitely been 9 seconds at this point, right? As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other two scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching.
Jumpy, are you alright? Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distinct, from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
Wait, that sounded like Junpei's voice. Do Junpei and Snake just sound really similar? They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse.
Alright, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
And they're gone.
They heard footsteps moving away, and before long they were alone again.
Now.
Junpei looked around.
Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Yeah, or maybe we can just go through this door that's right here.
Hey, there's a door over there.
Yeah. To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. Again, don't know why you didn't just go in there first. In the middle of it was a plaque that read, First Class.
A first-class cabin, huh?
Oh, see, this is obviously the better decision. We had to go to the first class instead of the second class or whatever.
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we? All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but... He stopped, just short of the threshold, and looked back, not knowing why.
I don't want to look, but...
Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood The lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor. The awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines. The head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
He'd been wearing these.
The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked, and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face.
The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1.
We just heard this.
In other words,
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human.
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse, and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. Yeah, that really doesn't help. Covering your mouth, that really doesn't help when you're gonna puke. They just get puke on your hand. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. Oh, well, now I feel better. I forget all about that dead body. Thanks to this nice room.
Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. They're making out. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. Oh, yep, they're in the bedroom. There they were, to his right, busy examining something.
What's up?
He stepped through the door and walked toward them.
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Let's solve a puzzle. Seek a way out. Oh boy. So what's going on? So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. I mean, I got bad news for you, Snake. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Okay. Just start making sounds with your mouth. Make like some fart noises, see if that works. Score plate A. I see, this feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? Alright. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room, almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
Snake waited a moment before answering.
I heard something strange.
Something strange.
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happen. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Wow.
Really?
Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Alright. It's a small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. Hold on, I need some more. A white desk. Feels kind of fancy. Okay. It's totally a table with a mirror. Yes, you know that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day, when a woman looks into one of these, she's staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Okay? Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? It's just a mirror, Snake. Chill. It's just a mirror. There's like drawers. There's nothing in the drawer. Totally empty. Huh? What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. It is now possible to use the map. A music stand. Well, might as well put this glass plate on it. Oh, huh. Is something wrong? It's kinda hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them. Huh. A background for the notes. Alright. A piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. Same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh, why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. Huh. The lights are lit. Good. Alright. So that's it for this room. Oh, a window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. Great. Oh. This safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key, we just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. A leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Oh. Score plate C. Yes, yes, well, this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass, transparent, I presume. I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with some C notes on it. Alright. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Ah. The bathtub is full of water. Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kind of gray. Let's just pull the plug. No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something? Use it for something. Huh. Huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Man, doesn't matter how hard I yank on it, this thing won't budge. Heh, hard for you to turn, kid? How about you let a man give it a shot? Damn it, nothing. Might as well be a damn rock. Looks like something's holding that knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, 7, guess we might as well give up. Bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Okay. The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. It's a sink. The water doesn't appear to be working. Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York and boy are my arms tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. That's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head. What the hell? What, did he seriously think it was a mic? It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score, that's gotta mean musical score. Or a video game high score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. Okay. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if 7 sits on it, though. Mind your own business. This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense, though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. Hey, Junpei, where are you going? Didn't we come out of that door? No point to going back there. All that's out there are a locked numbered door and a dead body, or what's left of it. Yeah. There are a couple of lights on the wall here. It's a chair. There's a cover for a musical score sitting on the table. This couch looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. Couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you weren't saying. Never mind. Oh. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Yeah? Okay. A fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires. Okay. This is a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. Looks like there's something... Oh. Score plate G. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. It has a couple of G notes written on it. Huh, I wonder what that means. Okay, this is back where we came. Oh, toilet. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. There's some toilet paper on the wall here. Nothing that looks suspicious. Alright. Cool. Alright. I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. Oh, okay. I thought he was joking for a second. Looks like a vase. It looks like a vase. Maybe you could use that. Okay. Get the water out of the bathtub. Put out the fire. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Now drink it. Hey Junpei, what are you doing over there? Only one thing to do now that you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for? Chug it. Chug that gross bath water. Chug that gamer girl bath water. I've got a vase filled with water. It's heavy. I can't just throw it at the grate though. I gotta pour the water right onto the fire itself. Okay. Huh. So we're missing something to remove the grate. Okay. A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of those? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? And well, you should not. Okay. Alright, what am I missing here? Can I do anything with this yet? Because I need, with the glass being transparent, oh, this is something to slide underneath. There was, like, the thing that said score, but we didn't take it. Oh, there's also this. Save for the dialogue. Okay, again, we're not taking that. That's all I have. There was once a vase on this table. What am I missing here? Toilet paper? Toilet? What am I... Because I'm missing something to, remove the grate? Wait, hold on. Do I just need to click on the grate now? Is that all it is? Am I overthinking this? Wait, about time... Oh! Oh, no, I just need to... God, this is stupid. I just needed to click on the fire. I didn't need to remove the grate. Haha, good job! Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music. Like, combine it with all these? No. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time, to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow, and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Oh right, I forgot he has amnesia. I forgot about that.
Memory loss?
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Yeah, I think we had this conversation when we were with Seven in the operating room.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah.
The Dark
So,
Descent?
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
if I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Womp womp.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
That's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away.
How are you fine with something like that?
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Alright, okay, let's go piano. This is the wrong door. Piano. Might as well put the music I found. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put the ball on top of each other, but they look odd. It doesn't really look like a song. Then in all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. Okay, great. Like under the bed. Oops. We've looked under the pillow. This chair. This table. The vanity. This window. It's the safe. But we don't know the numbers. That's empty. It's a sink. There's water. Almost looks like, okay. There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain the water? Yeah, good plan. Oh, okay, now we can drain the water. There you go. A transparent plate made of glass, yes? It's a sheet of music with a couple of D notes on it. Alright. Alright, now we're ready, right? So let's go to place. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine— oh no! Do you understand? Yeah. I'm not gonna— oh, okay, it shows you. Okay, never mind. So which one is this? Oh. Is it, okay. Huh? Wait, what? Why does this button not work anymore? Wasn't that the right one? That's weird. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, are they changing? This wasn't... Wait, what? Sorry, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't... Wait, which one is that? Okay, that... Oh, wait. Yeah, I feel like they are changing. What? No? Am I just... I'm just crazy, I guess. Okay. Wait, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Wait, which one is this? Yeah. Oh, okay, we got... Wait, this sounds familiar. Whatever. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand. Bow. Be seated. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Ha ha ha. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell. Oh, is that where I recognize it? Like it's the... Okay. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. What? What does that mean? Westminster. The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. You found it. Oops. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway.
Another hallway?
He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him.
That should do it.
Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway.
Well then?
Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself.
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
I mean, just in case. Like, why not?
Hey, wait for me!
But also, yeah, probably to be able to come back to the body. Well, at this point, there isn't really any reason to go back, because I think we took the bracelet? I don't know. Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
A large metal grate, like he just said, divided the room in half.
Why is this thing...
You just see a grate, and just your first response is just, I'm just gonna grab it. They shook it for a while. For no particular reason. But as they had expected, it did not move.
Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
Oh yeah, and there's the kitchen. I wonder if the others are in the kitchen right now.
No way to know if they're working or not from here. Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Junpei took a moment to examine
Stairs leading down.
the left side of the room.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked, too. Look.
In the center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to the keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the metal.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's 7?
While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized 7 had slipped away. His absence now felt, Snake and Junpei turned to look
there he is, down that
for
hallway.
their missing companion. Don't interrupt me, Junpei. 7 had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs.
This way, Snake. Follow me.
Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after 7. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door.
I wonder if this door will...
It was a French
Not bad.
door.
It opens.
Is there something about the design of it that makes it a French door? Like, I don't... Okay. Junpei tested the door and realized that unlike so many others that they'd encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside.
Oh, wow.
Why did he say that like he just saw like a kitten or something? Like, aww. It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings.
Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Hell yeah. Let's go, gamers. Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind made him turn around. Of course, Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through.
Well, this is troubling.
As 7 and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration, and then kicked the door for good measure.
It seems we are once again locked in.
There was no reason to panic, however.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Spurred to action by 7's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Seek a way out. But I think we will do that next time. Let's go ahead and drop a save. We made some good progress. Got one of the endings. And began a new path down the story chart. So yeah, I'll see you next time. We'll check out the casino.